This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on the Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
So the Chappelle Show is on Netflix now. So anybody that wants to see that, you can check it out.
Okay.
I've been watching the reruns, I guess, on Comedy Central. I'm not sure where I've been watching the reruns prior to that.
Yeah, a lot of Chappelle reruns come on all the time. I guess it's Comedy Central. I'm not sure. You know how you just be flipping channels and you see it, so you just stop and watch it.
Mm-hmm. So, but that's exciting because there'll be no commercials, right? So his 3 Netflix stand-up specials, all of that is on there.
I hope they don't edit nothing because, you know, this era is sensitive. A lot of the stuff that, they got away with on Chappelle's show back in the day would get you canceled now. So I hope they're not editing stuff to make it this generation friendly.
Now, Dave Chappelle is also hosting the post-election Saturday Night Live. So you'll see him November 7th. This is his first role hosting the show since he made his debut the weekend that Donald Trump became president.
That's crazy. Think about that. That's just Saturday. And you got to sit here and say to yourself, what would the world look like on November 7th? Like, literally, what is the world going to look like after tomorrow?
Oh, we all nervous. My mom was like, Angela, be careful. Like, just stay. I was like, okay. And I see they boarded up Bloomingdale's, they boarded up Macy's in Manhattan. I know a lot of places are getting prepared. So
that's when Angela Yee knows it's about to go down when her favorite retail stores get boarded up. Right?
I haven't been to either one of those stores this whole pandemic.
Oh,
so.
okay.
But, they don't normally do that. And there's pictures of it online and everything so you can see. So that's a big deal. All right. Now, Lebron has spoken with Barack Obama on The Shop. And one thing that they talked about was that call that actually saved the NBA season. Now, this happened when the Milwaukee Bucks walked out of their first round playoff games back in August in protest of the police shooting of Jacob Blake. And here is what happened.
There was a time where we were ready to leave too. We were trying to figure out if we leave or if we stay, what is our plan? What is our call for action? And I'm lucky enough to have a friend, the 44th president, that allowed me and allowed CP and allowed us to get on the phone with him and get guidance. This can be plan of action. This can be something that you guys can ask for. And if we could get that, then we can continue to push the needle, and you guys can also continue the season as well.
I mean, that was always the thing, right? It's like you don't want to just make an emotional decision and just quit. Like, you got to have a plan afterwards.
Well, here's what Barack Obama said on The Shop.
It was close to midnight when Chris, CP calls with LeBron, Carmelo, Westbrook was on the phone. And given the power that the NBA players had, my suggestion was that you use that platform to see if you can start asking for some specifics. So one of the suggestions I had for the players was, is it possible for you guys to set up an office that allows you on an ongoing basis to take best practices that are going to start making incidents like this less likely?
Sound advice.
All right. It's interesting because I was just also looking at this report about Rich Paul and Clutch Sports and how rivals, their agent rivals are mad at them because they organized a pro day for his clients, which included some potential top picks as well. They said it was nationally televised on ESPN2. There were some guests like LeBron was there, Anthony Davis, Draymond Green, Tristan Thompson, Trae Young, and other agents who watched it reacted, and they said it wasn't sanctioned by the NBA. Some agents were unhappy. They felt it was unwarranted exposure for Rich Paul's clients, but the NBA let it go on anyway. Well, Rich Paul did respond to these agent rivals. He said, I want to thank everyone for their support last night. It's not often you see support like this for these young men coming into the league. This is much bigger than makes and misses. When Black, it's discredited, it's critiqued, narratives are driven. It's a shock when the Black athlete isn't making the Black agent work for free or feel as if it's a privilege to represent them, but instead respect their practice and expertise. Why? When it's the other way around, the athlete should be lucky to have the agent and every move is genius. Why? Discouragement has killed more people than guns, but it won't work here. These men are more than athletes, and I couldn't be more proud to work with them.
Dropping the clues bombs for Rich Paul. I'm sure Rich Paul makes all of them nervous because he's younger, he's Black, and he's got the cultural cachet. And, I mean, players want to be down with them, especially, you know what I mean, just because of, what they represent in the culture. So I'm sure he makes a lot of those white agents nervous.
All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.